It's time now for the Peter Channel Late Night News. It's late Saturday, May 7th, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. Late at 11:05 p.m. News and Odds. Top story at 11:05 p.m. is... On Friday alone, two of the men who ran against Donald Trump, the Republican presidential nomination, said they not only would endorse him, but they wouldn't even be voted for him in the general election. Pyongyang, North Korea. The only predictable thing about the North Korean regime is that it's unpredictability. For decades, it has tried to keep the outside one off balance. Beach, Alberta. Candidate officials have hoped to complete the mass evacuation of the work camp north of Alberta's main oil sand city of Fort McMurray. Saturday, feared a growing wildfire could double its size and reach a major oil sands mine. Dublin Senate Khan has a simple striking message for letters. He won't be merely a Muslim mayor, but a leader out for all. Khan celebrated his landslide election victory Saturday in a multi-denominational ceremony at an Anglican cathedral. President Obama delivered the passion called a civic action and responsibility at Howard University commitments on Saturday, giving a beat assessment of the nation's trajectory, but cautioned that there remains so much more work that needs to be done. Only in the shallow waters of the Rio Grande, a couple of miles separated Mexican drug lord kingpin Joaquin Chapo Guzman from American soil Saturday. An Egyptian court has recommended sentencing to Al Jazeera journalists to death. Dubai, 13 Iranian soldiers were killed in the battle of Islamic militants over the failed to do the Syrian city of Aleppo transit on Saturday. In one of Iran's biggest single day losses sent to the forces to support President Bashar al-Assad. A trio of Spanish journalists who went missing last July in the northern Syrian city of Aleppo has been released according to the president of the Spanish Journalists Federation. Donald Trump fakes supporters as he leaves the Northwest Washington Fairgrounds following a Saturday speech. Protesters supported the fiscal law. 5 hunger strikers clashed with police officers in front of the mayor's office at City Hall in San Francisco on Friday. President Obama called for Congress to help close loopholes in order to combat money laundering, corruption, and tax evasion. Maryland authorities revealed more details Saturday about a shooting spree that left the suspect's estranged wife and 200 people dead. Washington, the anti-Donald Trump group principals PAC will now shift the focus to defend the ballot races recognized all but secured a GOP nomination. Washington, President Obama declined to weigh in on the presidential GOP presidential nominee Donald Trump's so-called taco tweet that created firestorm online. Washington, Powerball Kitty has gripped Twitter and estimated $450 million off the no one win the grand prize of Wednesday's draw. Lucy Pacheco likes to think herself as a pretty well-informed parent, but even she was shocked to learn school finances got so bad that 64 Edinburgh teachers were engaged to losing their jobs. The jobs of the teachers and 19 support staff are in jeopardy because of the gap between the $4 million in extra revenue the school department says it needs to maintain current levels of personnel what the city says it can afford. Another $3 million will be needed annually to fill vacant positions and address crowded classrooms according to the school department. Another parent, Michael Cross, said that there has been a vague sense for some time that schools were not getting the funding they need, but parents probably did think of it as a crisis. In North Edinburgh, where Bartley colored pink t-shirts occurred, purple carpet mat, 550 volunteers took the streets on their time to make it a much needed place to the 4th annual Keep North Edinburgh Beautiful Townwide Cleanup Day, as there were some people on the Allen Avenue overpass over 295 near Apple Square Mall cleaning up the roadway. Norton residents Tuesday have another opportunity before May 17th special election to learn about the proposed $3.6 million tax increase. It will be at 7 o'clock at the North Middle School auditorium. Edinburgh, more than 250 middle school students have signed a petition in hopes of convincing the mayor's office to add more money to the school budget to save the teachers' jobs. Mansfield, the construction portion of the school street at West Boston had a part of Elm Street expected to start on Monday. The chilly damp weather did it to keep folks from having a good time at the Edinburgh YMCA's 40th annual Workplaces and Healthy Kids Day on Saturday. In news around the state, Plymouth, Massachusetts authorities have searched for a Plymouth man connected to his land with his 76-year-old neighbor. Plymouth County District Attorney Tim Cruz said during news conference that Saturday that police are looking for 24-year-old Tyler Hagmeyer in the killing of Vippigate Rasmussen. Police say Rasmussen was stabbed more than 30 times in her Plymouth apartment Thursday evening. Hagmeyer lives in an apartment across from Rasmussen. A report shows that the U.S. has the lowest number of jobs from October to April, since it fears that economic slowdown. Our Minnesota judge so far as Princess and Blood undergo DNA tested and not to confirm or define the certain any people who may come forward with be claiming to be 1 minute heirs. Moving along from it. Fossils in China show that they shifted completely from Asia to Africa. Scientists have studied the treasure troves of data yielded by NASA's New Horizons mission and found that Pluto's reduction in the solar wind is unique in our solar system. As soon as the officers on the Kansas City porch announced that some place, the man standing inside the door slept in the shadows, going to bed left across his lands on specially trained officers in Kansas City. Okay, take a look at New England Influence at 11:12 p.m. Holyoke, Massachusetts, a multiple car accident injuries at Lower Westfield Road. One person fled to say abandoned car on Lower Westfield Road. K-9 State Police Air Wait assisted in the search. And after a 30-minute search and brief chase, the suspect is in custody. Peter Cello News Time is now 11:12 p.m. on this late Saturday night. And it is time now for a travel report on this late Saturday night. Highways and byways of Rhode Island are looking good. Southeastern Massachusetts and Cape Cod highways are looking good. Mass Pocket eastbound side, also after Route 120 to Newton Corner. Route 120, Mass Pocket on westbound side, also over the Newton stretch. Mass Pocket on westbound side, so from Logan Airport to 10 Williams Tunnel. Mass Pocket is looking from Stockbridge to Boston to Budweiser. You're looking good in the Bay State, up and down in New England. From all the direction, main highways are looking good, and the only slow spot we can see is the main turnback cutoff road between 295 and South Portland and 95 main turnback at South Portland also, but yeah, looking good in Northern New England and Connecticut. We're down in New York City, 95 and the southbound side. It's a little slow from the North Bridge on the Lawrence stretch of northbound of I-95. 95 and the northbound side, a little slow from the Bronx River Parkway. I-87 and the northbound side, a little slow from the Bronx stretch. FDR Drive on the southbound side, a little slow Harlem stretch. FDR Drive on the northbound side, a little slow Midtown to Upper East Side. Lincoln Tunnel on both ends, it's slow go. Holland Tunnel on the westbound side, and it's local 270 on the eastbound side, and it's from Bushwick to the Long Expressway. Long Expressway to the eastbound side, and it's over the Forest Hill stretch. 270 on the westbound side, and also over the Brooklyn stretch. 278 Brooklyn Queens Expressway, it's also the Bay Ridge. Built Parkway eastbound side, a little slow from the JFK Airport after the JFK Airport of Valley Stream. Built Parkway on the westbound side, so open 678 to 27. 95 on the northbound side, also the Fort Lee stretch. West Side Highway a little slower, Route 95 in Fort Lee, down to New Jersey travel looking from New York down to the Pennsylvania border. I-8's a little slow down to New Jersey, just about Route 206 in Hackettstown, but it's looking good from New York all the way up to Cleveland. I-81 in the southbound side, a little slow to the Poconos, just about the Gibson stretch, but the New York State highways are looking good. Down to Maryland, 895 in the northbound side, also over the Harvard Tunnel in Baltimore, 95 in the northbound side, also around the Glenbury stretch. Down to the DC, 395 in the northbound and southbound side, also Alexander stretch. Route 1 and slow on both ends, but Alexander to Arlington stretch. And Route 4 and slow around the Capital Beltway and Lago. All right, MBTA alerts at 11:15. Green line B-branch and green line D-branch appears in moderate lanes due to traffic. And Commuter rail, the ferries day out. Looking good. Peter Channel News Time is now 11:15 p.m. on this late Saturday night. And it's time now for a weather report. And looking at the radar, clear as a whistle. Here in southern New England, but seeing some but we're seeing some rain showers around eastern and northern Maine, stretching in western New Brunswick, down for central New Brunswick. Spotty showers and storms around Quebec and stretching down in Montreal and upstate New York. And seeing some spotty rain showers from Oswego down for and another batch of rain showers from Rochester down for West New York and Buffalo, stretching in the northwestern central portions of Washington, Pennsylvania state. Alright, 7-day forecast. It goes like this. For tonight, patchy fog after midnight, upwards. Cloudy skies about 47 degrees, calm wind. Saturday, showers like May between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Patchy fog before 9 a.m. Upwards. Most skies got about 61 degrees, south about 3 to 8 miles an hour. Transpiration 6%. New percent between the temp coordinates possible. For Saturday night, most skies got about 42 degrees. North and west with about 7 to 10 miles an hour. Coming southwest at midnight. Monday, both sides skies about 66 about 39 degrees. West winds about 5 to 18 miles an hour. Gusts as high as 24 to 32 miles an hour. For Tuesday, sunny in the podcast skies about 68 about 45 degrees. Wednesday, most sunny podcast skies about 69 about 45 degrees. Thursday, most sunny podcast skies about 71 about 47 degrees. For Friday, check the showers. Mostly cutting podcast skies about 65 about 51 degrees. Transpiration 45%. And for Saturday, check the showers. Podcast skies about 68 degrees. Transpiration 30%. Currently and on here, it is on overcast. It's 50, humidity of 89%, 10 above Celsius. And that's going to be it for the Vader channel. Late night news is late. Saturday, May 7th, 2016. Good night. See you tomorrow morning. Good night.